Welcome to Dome, folks. Happy Thanksgiving. How about we go around the table and just say something that we're thankful for after I finish this intro. That it's the world's greatest freestyle podcast network.
What?
Yeah, that's right. We're adding a new show. It's called Jostin on the Ones and Twos. He doesn't say anything
Because he doesn't have a mic.
and the show is 4 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty good.
All right.
We got Dave sitting right here.
What up?
And I'm thankful for him. That's my answer.
Aww.
And I'm thankful for Jostin, who you can't see. He's over here.
Screen recording, our Google Doc.
I'm a big fan.
Dude, I'm such a dick. I was at my day job, and they were having us say what we're thankful for. And I, at one point, everybody was just like, I'm thankful for my friends and family and for this job. And then my dumb ass, I was trying to say this insightfully, but it came off, I think, like kind of virtual signaling. I go, I'm thankful for America because I have family still in Palestine and that shit sucks. And then people were like, oh, I'm sorry for your family. I'll be praying for your family.
Yeah, that was corny, bro. That was a corny ass move.
No, but like low key, like if my parents hadn't migrated to the U.S., that shit would suck. I'm totally thankful for America. Like I felt like that was a very big picture gratitude moment.
You answered sincerely, and that's why it's.
That's
corny.
why it was corny.
But that question. It's such a trope.
Right.
And I went to a little Friendsgiving thing, and we did the same thing right before doing cocaine. So it's like, what are we doing here, man?
Right, and thankful for my friends and family. That's a cop out. Like I feel like I couldn't just say, and then if you say you're thankful for something too small, people laugh.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
So I was like, I'm thankful for this great country. And I guess clarifying.
Here's the thing, you should, but not who they send money to.
Yeah, I'm not thankful for Israel. No, but I was like, I'm thankful for America.
It would have been funny if you said that, and then the next person immediately was like, I'm thankful for Israel. Fuck Palestine.
Yeah, dude. I didn't mean to take a hard stance. I was just like, yo, I got people in Palestine, and they're not doing as good as we are.
Well, you can't be blamed for the hard-ass stance you're taking. That's just how it is. Yo, look at Clay Aiken. He's over there running for senators and stuff. I don't know. He's on American Idol, and it rhymed, my bro.
When you rhymed with Clay Aiken, I knew that the next thing I was going to say is something about bacon. The money that I keep raking in is such a great thing, my friend.
Money I'm raking in like it's leaves. Yeah, I need a reprieve from this money. My beef is hurting, yo. I need some yeast for it, yo. I don't know. I gotta leave.
I gotta leave because I got a yeast infection. Yeah, you know, from here to Palestine connection. Yeah, think about it, gives me an erection.
Whoa.
Yo, yeah, I need to make a confession.
I get an erection, yeah, I get a woody. That's what I called it when I was under 20. Yeah, woodies, they're kind of scary. They get hard and, you know, they impair me.
They impair me, it's scary and hairy.
Woody has sort of left the lexicon
It's
of
childish.
Boner, but I swear adults were calling boners woodies in like the 50s.
Yeah, it's old times.
And it used to be a joke. I swear it was like a popular shirt brand, Woody's like surfboards or something. I swear you've probably seen a guy wearing a Woody's.
Maybe
there was a bunch of shirts like that, like big Richard Towing or something, and it would be a joke about how this guy's got a big ass dick. Okay, so this movie Wicked is coming out. You know about Wicked?
I've seen Green People.
So I guess it's a musical theater darling of a production. People love Wicked in a way that's like
People go see it in Broadway in New York.
Yeah, and like theater kids are obsessed with it and whatnot. And I believe this is a Disney release. I'm not actually 100% sure, but the rollout is very Disney-esque. And it's everyone knows what it is, but it's just like a sort of retcon of the Wizard of Oz story. And so we've got Ariana Grande and a lady whose name I don't know because I can't remember.
Is she just like Ariana Grande?
Here's the thing. let's just let's go to the clip that I put in the doc, because I feel like this will really summarize like my thoughts on this whole situation, because the like the vapidness, and go ahead and pause it and start it from the beginning. I got the volume right here. Just is it at the beginning right now? Okay, hell yeah.
I've seen this week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look what Ariana does with her finger here.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it on a couple posts. I don't know how widespread, but I am in queer media, so that's my.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I've seen.
I wish the plane that did 9/11 would have flown into that interview instead of the Twin Towers.
Yeah, I mean, the term "I'm in queer media," like using that like lingo is so annoying.
It's the entire line of dialogue. It's like they're speaking a foreign language. She starts off with, people are holding space for this Defying Gravity, which I guess is a song from the movie Defying Gravity. I assume it's just like, Defying Gravity, I'm where I need to be.
It's
something like that.
It's like Frozen, but this.
Here's the thing. That's an insult to Frozen. Frozen sounds all right.
No, Frozen rules, dude. Every time somebody mentions Frozen, I get the urge to watch Frozen.
Yeah, but Wicked has gone through some interesting... Yo, Wicked, yeah, what do you think, my friend? You gonna go see that movie opening weekend? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna stay home and do something else. Yo, probably get myself domed.
Whoa, giving myself dome in my home. I ain't watching Wicked alone. No, that's not my favorite show or Broadway musical. Yeah, that shit is old.
Yo, I'm a phantom guy. Me, I'm a fiddler guy. I be on the roof, made a pledge. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Me, ooh, yeah, yo, I like Grease. Ooh, yeah, oh, yeah, hook me up with Bad Sandy.
Yeah, you know I made a pledge. Every day I like to edge when I'm watching these shows, and one of them's called Wicked. Woo. And the black girl with the green beanie, yeah, she really gives head. Woo. I bet. I really hope that she dead. Oh my god.
All right, that's a little. Here's the thing. She would hear this, what you just said, and that would be so much ammo, because the whole rollout, the whole promotional rollout for this musical is them getting like bummed about the musical theater kids, because musical theater kids love Wicked, and musical theater kids are all annoying adults now too.
Yeah.
And like the biggest one was, okay, so the original production, the poster for it has pull up the Wicked theater poster. Wicked theater poster. That seems like that should give me the results I need. All right, let's go ahead and commentate on this Google search right here.
There you go. He's got it.
Oh my God.
Boom, there it is.
He did it. All right.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, I think it's that one.
Yeah,
right?
That one right. No. To the left.
Yeah,
there we go. That's it.
Technically, a good poster.
This is So this is for the stage production.
From a graphic design standpoint, that's pretty well done.
Totally chill, awesome, and so the movie that's coming out decided to do their own version of it. Now the ones that we're seeing right now, that's not the one that that they put out. This is the one that they did actually shows her face, and it's funny that we can't find it right now because the fan made version is so much more famous. Because so that's that one. It's obviously inspired by the original poster, but the actress who plays the witch was like, you got to be able to see my face. We're gonna take the concept from the original poster.
But you need to see my whole face.
Right. And so someone re-edited the poster, and you'll see that if you scrolled up in the original results, someone re-edited it so that it cuts off her face. And she goes on this internet tirade about how this is erasing her, and it's like, obviously she dips her toes into the racial element of
even though
being
she's
erased.
green.
and you were already copying the poster. Like,
Right.
how can you be this upset about it? And
How can you be upset about doing a thing unoriginally?
Right, yeah, and this is and it translates to that clip we just watched of them acting like fucking anorexic idiots when they're talking like they wrote the musical.
No,
They're like, oh, I didn't know that. That's exactly what I wanted. Like they wrote the song "Defying Gravity."
She was like the lead actress, the black girl. She was like, I don't think fully understanding what the fuck the interviewer was saying. She was like reacting very vaguely. She was like, oh, I didn't know that was happening. It was so wonderful. And there was like an unnecessarily long back and forth. Like that should have ended quickly.
Comparing that to the Jesse Eisenberg interview we watched on the Patreon,
Yes.
folks, it's so funny how much better that interview was. Like, you can't even give her the credit of, like, maybe she's trolling or something. No, she's, like, tired. This woman is sick.
she's
Both
been-
of them.
She's been vegan for too long.
No, I swear to God, they're not, like, in this, even, like, in the movie, I swear they're not as skinny as they are in these press tours. Like, they look sickly, and they're acting so vapid. It's like a Tim and Eric sketch.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing they're missing is, like physical dark shadows, like, under their eyes, like, painted on with Tim and Eric makeup or whatever. And like, the occasional, like, goo coming out of their mouth.
So, I mean, who's this show for? Who's going to watch
It's
this movie?
it's the theater kids.
Jeff Goldblum's in it.
Yeah, he's Oz. It was decent casting, I guess.
He's chill. I fuck with Jeff.
Jeff is all right, but he's become a commodity. No one really watches a movie because they're there to see his good ass acting. They want to see him do. He's like almost like a Ryan Reynolds. Jeff Goldblum has fallen into Ryan Reynolds territory. Yeah, you know that is very scary for me because I love my boy Jeff in The Fly. Yo, Cronenberg, yeah, yo, he better not die.
Yeah, you know that old dude, my motherfucking guy Jeff Goldblum. He always sings the same old tune when he gets into his hacky mood.
Yo, that movie, I think it's called like Winter Passing or something, where his friend dies and he's trying to be fucking his ex-wife and something. It was a good movie. Yo, Jeff Goldblum. Yo, I love him truly.
And he's also in like Guardians of the Galaxy or one of those Marvel things, and he's doing that same thing where he's just like exaggerating.
I don't know when it happened, but at some point we lost respect for his acting and we were just like, we want to see him and start clapping. We're not caring about him doing a cool character. He's just doing Jeff Goldblum in every movie. It's scary, bro.
It's like, look at the cool shirt that Jeff Goldblum is wearing.
No, and I guarantee you he did not get into this profession for that. I mean, he's reaping the benefits, of course. But one of the first Jeff Goldblum roles that I remember being like, this guy is cool, is just Jurassic Park. He's in like the first two Jurassic Park movies, and he kicks ass.
And he's just being himself.
And he's got a daughter that does gymnastics, and she like is spinning on. Do you remember this scene in Jurassic Park 2?
No.
She's like on the rails spinning and kicks a raptor or whatever.
That sounds sick.
It was badass.
No, I think it was when he started doing commercials for apartments.com.
I think he'd lost it before that. Maybe we could figure it out. We got Jeff Goldblum IMDb. What was the point at which Jeff Goldblum lost the sauce? I don't think he ever lost the sauce. It was the public took his sauce.
Yeah, the public's perception of him is no longer good.
I mean, even his top billed movies are The Fly and Jurassic Park, the ones that I brought
Oh, here you
up.
go. What if you go to the filmography? No, go down to where it says actor. Somewhere it's going to say actor. Yeah, see where it says actor?
Oh my God, I found it. I found the movie where it all went downhill.
What is it?
It's called Mordecai, with Johnny Depp. Juggling angry Russians and the British MI5, an international terrorist, debonair art dealer, and part-time rogue Charlie Mordecai races to... I just remember that this movie bombed. And it was a turning point, I think, in Johnny Depp's career, too. Like, people weren't just showing up for Johnny Depp anymore.
They were like...
Because that was a thing. People would go see a
just
movie.
for JD.
Yeah, that type of shit. And Mordecai bombed. and people realized that Jack Sparrow couldn't carry that shit.
No,
it was Mordecai for sure.
Have you seen Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah, it's good.
I used a little clip from that for our reel last week, and I was like, I've never even seen this.
It's good. You should check it out.
Do you think so?
Right. No, it's totally worth a watch. It's weird as hell.
Is it Tim Burton?
It is. Yeah. It's like his early Tim Burton is the only good Tim Burton. I swear everything past like 2003 kind of sucks.
Well, yeah, when I watched the original Beetlejuice recently, I was like, yo, this rules, dude.
Yeah, that is a good movie.
It's fucking, and the Deo song. But enough about that.
You were holding space for the banana boat. I've noticed. You see, you might not notice, but I'm in queer media, and a lot of people are holding space for the banana boat song.
Yo, that lady is a bitch, bro. I fucking hate that shit. I'm in queer media. What the fuck is queer media? Is that a corporation? Is that a group? That's a flex. She thought she was flexing on him.
Well, I know that the queers love musical theater.
Right,
so,
Wicked is gay.
Yeah.
What about one of these articles, dude? No, not that one. No. Where's the one? I saw the Connor one. The Connor one.
All right. We're exhausting everything I've brought to the table immediately, I see. Nah, but Connor McGregor, he had to pay a bitch, which low-key probably means he did it. Connor McGregor.
Nah, I heard he was convicted, like straight up. So like the legal system.
You think he might go to prison?
Well, no, I would say on here, right? Can you scroll down?
The info is kind of disturbing. Like there's a lot of fairly damning evidence. And I guess his legal team is trying to imply that it is staged. Like one of the things that is pretty gross is that apparently she had a tampon impacted up into her as a result of the graping, and I don't see a lady doing that to herself, but maybe you could, shit is crazy, and maybe a lady would do some shit that would get you sent to Hades. Accusing someone of doing that, yo, that is not fat. No, that is super whack.
Yeah, looking back, things could be better. When I'm thinking of the life of Connor McGregor, yeah, down to the letter, the judge was like, yo, you really better.
At the same time, I got some schadenfreude because low-key I don't really like that boy. Sometimes I get a little bit annoyed. The show boating and everything, it's just not, it doesn't bring me joy.
Yeah, he's too, big with the flex. Yeah, and now he had unconsensual sex, and he gotta pay $250,000 to his ex.
Yeah, $250,000 just for a thrill. Yo, I bet he regrets that still. You gotta kill yourself, Connor, because your children should be ill.
Right, now what about his wife and kids? They have to fucking persist through this?
Right, no, that's another thing, because if they they first glance, they probably are like, she's lying or whatever. But
right.
In the back of that wife's head for the rest of her life, there's no way she's not like, maybe he did do that shit.
No, if my husband fucking fights fools for a living, that's such a primitive behavior. It wouldn't be that crazy to believe that he is assaulting women as well.
Well, that's how they did it in the primitive days. They had their caveman club, and they'd do a little bonk, and then that's how humanity was created.
That's how it goes. I mean, to be fair, not assaulting women is a modern idea.
Well, it reminds me of the underrated comedy Year One, which I'm actually a huge fan of. A lot of people hate it. You haven't seen Year One?
No, I haven't seen Year One.
Michael Cera and Jack Black are cavemen who it's actually kind of a genius concept for a movie. They're cavemen who decide to leave the cave, and it's written like they sort of travel through the entire history of the Bible, sort of. Like it starts off in caveman times, but they don't age at all, but somehow it reaches kings and stuff.
As if the modern times were at the other at different geographical locations.
Yes. Which I thoroughly enjoyed, but they go through all these dumb Bible stories and whatnot. But there is a scene at the beginning where Jack Black is just trying to convince Michael Cera to rape a woman. Essentially, he's just like, "Yeah, you just give her a little bonk on the head and take her back to your crib."
Damn, dude.
I mean, that's how it was.
That's how shit was, dude. So like, it's men. You know, we need to update the software. Maybe there could be like some electrical shock.
I think most men do not think like that, Dave.
Most men don't want to assault.
Yes.
No, yeah, but I'm saying like a lot of these fools are internalizing the desire to assault.
But I think like someone like Connor, he probably thinks he's like a demigod or something.
Oh, so it's like he believes his shit so much that he's just like, I take what I want.
Right.
I take what I want. If I can't do an Irish, I'll take what I want.
He's so Irish.
I take what I want.
That's actually not bad.
I just sound like a pirate for a second. Okay.
I would just now that you've brought the accent into it, I'm imagining being graped by someone with a thick Irish accent, and that's rough.
The pause after thick was concerning.
The average accent is only like 5.8 inches, though.
Which is plenty. I personally would love to be assaulted by someone without a thick accent. I would love them to be like a mute.
Mute? Actually, that sounds actually kind of scarier.
That'd be they never explain why they're doing it.
They're just like it's some. That's like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy doing it to you.
Oh yeah, that's no good. Can you fucking top me off, dog? I mean, here's the thing.
If you pay me out $250K afterwards.
$250K is you're not gonna do it. My cup is right here.
No, I know that one. This one has liquor in it.
Oh, okay.
You're not into that.
$250K is nothing to Connor McGregor. Conor McGregor makes fucking $3 million a fight.
Oh yeah, he wipes his ass with $250K.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But it's still like kind of an admission of guilt.
Well, I guess I didn't read any of this shit.
Well, I just think the payout is kind of an admission of guilt. It's I guarantee you there's situations where it's done just to silence the
yeah. So usually in America, if there's a payout, there would also be some type of NDA agreement where she's like, I'm not gonna speak of the terrible occurrence that happened back in Dublin. Oh,
skiddly whoa, I just paid off a diddly ho. That's just how it is, yo. I gotta go. Oh, I'm gonna fly somewhere there. They don't extradite. Call me Diddy, yo. This is my right.
I am going to fly far away. Yeah, you know my name is Connor and I don't play when it comes to the 250K euros. Yeah, I live in Europa.
Yo, Europa, yo, I'm Connor McGregor, and you know I'm over here, yeah, I'm doing stuff I'm not supposed to a lady, and I paid her out, it's crazy, paid a whole bunch of money, it's a sum, I'm paying it daily.
I did sketchy things to a lady in Dublin, yeah, you know I feel repulsive, but I'm a primitive man.
Damn, we should have said the stuff Connor did in Dublin was troubling, we missed it.
Fuck, dude, leaving money on the table.
I know.
Not like this lady. This lady got paid. For $250, you could fucking assault me.
Depends on how violent it is, you know.
Well, you're right.
There's some shit you can't come back from.
$250, not that much. For like a brutal assault.
You really walked that back big time.
I started like running the numbers in my head. I'm like, okay, I got to pay taxes on it.
She looks sad. We're looking at a photo of her right now. She certainly appears to be traumatized.
Right. She looks like she put on some weight.
She also looks very Irish. Like I could see the accent through the photo.
Yeah, dude. Like when people are like hella Asian, you can tell that they're like fucking Asian.
Well, no, it's like this. Like I swear, Irish people. Their phrenology almost looks like they have Down syndrome a little bit.
A little bit.
There's something about them. There's what's his name? Ty Sheridan? Or no, Barry Keoghan
Barry Keoghan.
Barry Keoghan is an actor who, like, if I didn't know any better, I'd be like, this dude got some chromosome issues.
Her last name is Hand. Nikita Hand.
There's something. What could we do with that?
Give me a hand, Nikita. You know, we're warming up. We're getting started.
That's what Connor said to her, and then she said no.
I
and then-
Nikita, would you give me a hand, wouldn't you?
And she's like, "No, I'm Australian
Nah,
now.
okay,
I'm not
fuck.
gonna do it. I'm gonna go back to Australia." Nah, dude, this is it's definitely repulsive, and seems like it seems like a thing that he did. I'm pretty sure. What? Okay, but this a bigger conversation. Defenders of Connor McGregor, like.
Okay, I'll play defender
How
right
does
now.
no, you don't need to play defender.
Okay, never mind.
But there's a lot of defenders coming out of the woodwork.
What are they saying?
That she's lying and whatnot, and Connor's chill. It's fine.
Okay, I mean that's. Is there any like?
This is even if like one of my favorite celebrities ever is accused of something like this, which most of the time they're not, but sometimes they are. I keep that shit to myself. If in the back of my head I'm like, yeah, I don't know, maybe she's lying, I would never go on the internet and be like, you don't even know the full side of the story. There's two sides. Like, you look like a freaking creep going up and doing that shit.
Like denying sexual assault publicly is not chill.
A lot of these people do it through anonymous accounts, though. They don't have their actual profile photo up or anything.
So they know it's shameful.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, yeah, especially with someone as violent and impulsive as he is. Also, have you seen photos of him like roided out, like looking big?
I assume that he's been on and off steroids his entire life.
Well, and also, there's a lot of like, I'm sure there's a lot of fake photos, but if you look up fucking Connor McGregor steroids, you just his shoulders, his back, like. He looks like a fucking bodybuilder. And there's the fucking roid rage. Look at some of these. I don't even know which one of these is real, but this is the one I saw most recently. That looks fake.
Fake? Doesn't look fake.
Because look. Like one half is like edited and the other one isn't. What about this one? No.
Well, he's at that age, right, where you got to start taking steroids?
We got to start blasting after fucking 40 for sure. But the what I'm saying is the roids might make you. Yeah, he looks pretty big in that one. The roids might make you irrational. You know what I'm saying?
It's not really a might. I feel like they do make you irrational.
Well, especially if you're not dialed in. If you take too much of like some of these things, they'll fucking make you a fucking animal, dude.
I'm not too familiar with this, but I see it in my YouTube timeline a lot. Apparently, your boy Wes Watson is getting totally called out and exposed
for
right
rape.
Now. No, I guess
for roids.
Well, he's always been known to be doing roids.
He never speaks about it. He looks like he's on roids, but he never speaks.
Well, he's
about
obviously on roids. You can't naturally achieve that physique. Yo, I don't wanna do roids no more. These needle holes, they're getting so. Yo, it's getting infected. I'm bleeding out of my butthole. These steroids, yo, I gotta throw them away, bro.
Yeah, I'm so obtuse with the way regularly I'm injecting in my glutes. Yeah, you know, I wish that I was fucking mute because I couldn't scream no more. I'm causing so many whores.
I wish I was a mute so I wouldn't have to talk to you. I wouldn't have to do this podcast. It's true, I could just go home and play video games till noon and then go sleep and then I'd just doom scroll.
Spend so much time at home alone, injecting fucking Deca and Trembolone. And yeah, you know, those things are really prone to make me an animal. Yeah, it's so palatable.
I'm doing Deca and Trin and all of it. Yo, I'm hecka thin, but now I'm fit. Oh my God, yo, this is so legit. Call Connor, tell him to send me the payment.
Your Honor. So what happened with Wes?
I guess his is his thing that like he used to be a gangster or whatever.
Yeah, he did 10 years for like a felony.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Drugs and shit.
I guess people are pulling up old paperwork and being like, this doesn't match with this. And this doesn't match with it. Like, sort of, it's like he's not actually that valid as
a fucking felon.
Something like that.
Damn.
Is what's going on. And there's a lot of receipts circulating and all that jazz.
I think he did do 10 years. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I mean,
What?
We got all kinds of nerds doing 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, what's crazy is how much money a dude like that makes off of like an internet funnel. Like that, it's so frustrating and emasculating. And I think you felt this.
I feel frustrated and emasculated constantly.
Anytime you see one of these internet dudes making $3 million a month doing some shit that isn't like valuable, like it's not bringing value to the marketplace.
That's just because you're literally you're smarter than an absolute retard. Like there are people who see content where they're getting shit on, where they're like, you don't have money because you suck, and they're like, yes, he's right.
And they click and they buy their course.
Yeah, those are dumb people,
right? But that's like so many of us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't say us.
I've bought a course that it's not like
but you were still dumb.
I bought like a fucking music.
That was weeks ago.
Get rich. That was yesterday. I think the problem with the course scam is that you don't know about it until you do, and then you already spent $200 or something like that. But buying a course from anybody that isn't like an institution, like a fucking school, is a scam.
Yeah, in general.
Like, unless it's free on YouTube, it should be from a certified fucking place. And it's the same thing with all this like online trainer shit. Like, why the fuck am I buying a course, or why am I getting training from a dude online when I could just YouTube this?
Yeah. But I guess there are some people who maybe need that. You know what I mean?
But if I'm getting a trainer, I need to see that fool in person.
Right, and he's not actually.
How are you getting trained online? How does that work?
Does that dude like post videos of effective exercise methods or whatever?
No, it's all like motivational mindset shit.
Yeah, just him talking to the camera or whatever.
It's like, you need to manifest your fucking best self.
A lot of that bullshit manosphere stuff is tanking currently.
You're right.
Like,
yeah, we're all noticing like what it is, and people are.
Yeah, and because some of the most popular ones are failing and faltering in their what they preach. They're not practicing. Like recently, that dude, which is the stupid guy on Fresh and Fit.
I don't know.
One of them's way dumber than the other one.
Yeah, one of them is the face, and the other one is just like quietly in the corner.
And yeah, but he's like legitimately stupid.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
I don't know which one is which.
I think he's the one I don't recognize. Like the one who is more popular.
Well, the stupid one also kind of looks like a Ninja Turtle.
Is he? And he's wearing sunglasses most of the time.
Yes, but he like he has like the Fresh and Fit like ideal or whatever. They're all like, you don't they have all these dumbass man rules, and they be thinking that shit is damn cool, and they got a bunch of people in high school who co-sign them, and they're like, yo, fools.
They're like, yeah, I don't sleep with a lady whose body count is more than 3. Yeah, and if she speaks, then I'm probably most likely gonna leave.
Yeah, and this one, I swear he got someone pregnant, and she's like a hicker from Taiwan. Hooker. I shouldn't have said hicker. That was kind of crazy. I'll pass it to my brother.
Whoa, oh my God, I don't even want to go back and rhyme with the thing that my guy said that one time regarding Thailand. Yeah, I'm feeling fine, man.
Yo, Fresh and Fit, you can check this dick. I don't give a fuck. Yo, it's fresh and thick. That's just how it is. You should change your podcast name because that other dude is thick in his damn brain.
Yeah, the one dude is a Riri. Yeah, and he needs fucking CPR.
I like you should have said it was CP.
Yeah, he's never the one schooling the dumb girls that they bring on. It's always the one guy.
Yeah, but he also because it's a call-in show, and people call in just to be like yo, why do you still have this guy on the show? He's a dumbass who, like...
Damn, so he gets called out by just randos who listen to the show? Damn.
It's only a matter of time before the smart guy ditches him. I mean, it's still a shitty show.
The smart guy is a pseudo-intellectual.
Right, yes. I'm saying that he's smart in comparison
appears to be
this
smart.
other guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, he's also the guy that, like, occasionally lures you into a thought process that briefly makes sense, and you're it's like an Andrew Tate symptom where you're like, oh, this is making sense for a second, and then you're like, wait, no, it's not. But you know what I'm saying? That's kind of the way these guys think. They say one thing that kind of makes sense, and then they keep talking, and then all of a sudden you're Nazi Hitler, and you're like, wait.
Yeah.
How did we go from this one thing that makes sense?
And smart people can't recognize that. I mean, dumb people.
Dumb people
Can't recognize that.
That was literally the Andrew Tate problem, is that he would say one coherent thing at the beginning of like this argument, and then the argument would just fucking explode.
It would turn into women are only good for sandwiches.
Yeah, dude, and it would just like be. But he made so much sense at the beginning with this analogy or thing, and he was fucking articulate about it, and dumb people are like, well, actually, yeah, you're right. And also, for some reason, so many people were platforming that dude. Like, so many people were like, yeah, come on our podcast.
I wonder what... I haven't checked in on the Andrew Tate. Is he, like, going to prison
No,
still,
he left prison. He escaped. I have to,
is
like...
he on house arrest or what? Like, what is...
I don't know. I saw... he's fully Muslim. He's fully Muslim and doing push-ups somewhere.
I'm on his Wikipedia page right now.
Yeah,
trying to figure out if he's because there's a part of me that thinks he might be on house arrest currently.
Appeal court find flaws in the case against Andrew Tate.
All right, what do we got here? A court in Romania has ruled that one of the public prosecutor cases against self-styled misogynistic influencer Andrew Tate contains numerous irregularities and ordered them to amend or withdraw it within 5 days. Okay, so they have to either
right, but when is this from? When is this from? There's no date on. Okay, this is November. Oh, this is Tuesday, November 19th. This is literally
so
like
still,
fucking 3 days
we're
ago.
We're in the window.
Because what I'm looking at here, it says that he was on house arrest, but that's as of August.
Okay, so he probably is still on house arrest, which is basically just not being arrested. I would fuck around with house arrest.
No, yeah, I would put myself on house arrest.
You just got to get your shit delivered.
Yeah,
that's it.
Fucking, and he's probably got a nice house.
He's probably got a Steam Deck. He's playing all the newest releases. I'm jealous.
What do you think about that new Nintendo? You think it'd be worth getting a new Nintendo?
Probably not.
Probably the same shit.
Well, I think the only thing that they could possibly improve about the Switch is to make it 4K. There's what else?
On the screen.
Well, anyway, it doesn't broadcast 4K either.
Oh, but I can't even fucking tell the difference.
Exactly, and your Nvidia thing would upscale it anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh, really? I don't know. I guess I would have to plug the. I'd have to plug the fucking Nintendo into the Nvidia and then have it go into the TV.
Does it not have the HDMI inputs?
It does.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I know that that's like a thing these days.
This isn't real. This is a fucking made up mock up.
Yeah, that's fake. Well, I think the whole thing just seems ridiculous. Like there's just no reason for it, and it almost seems like it's just fake so that Nintendo is still in the news or something like that. Like,
oh, so maybe you're right,
because people were talking about a new PlayStation coming out. And there aren't even any games for PlayStation 5 yet. You know what I mean? So, my only conclusion is that it's just to drum up press or something. Yo, the PlayStation 5 don't got no games, and it's 2025 already.
Really?
Damn, yo, I don't know. And they talking about the next one. They talking about the next Switch. Yo, I'm done.
PS4, PS5, PS6. Yeah, you know this shit making me so sick. I ain't playing any motherfucking shit unless it's on my phone. Yeah, it's way easier to sit alone.
PS4, PS5, PF Changs. I'm over here eating Chinese food all day. That's just how it is, put on the fucking Rangoons. Then I goon to something on a cartoon.
Both my console and my food Japanese. Yeah, they both got me on my knees begging, please, would you please put out a new release so I can enjoy it regularly.
Yo, PF Chang's Chinese, like my guy Johnny Dang, putting shit in your mouth, my friend.
Yeah, Japanese food good too, right?
This is if you wanna be an asshole. Anytime someone says something with an NG is Japanese, you'd be like, fuck you, bitch.
It's Chinese.
It's Chinese. Or maybe it could be like any of the other ones.
What's the PS5 Pro? What's Pro mean? They put the Pro at the end of anything. The fucking phone, it's either the regular phone or it's the phone Pro.
Yeah.
Plus X Max 360.
You buy this if you expect to be paid for gaming.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This one blows you.
Optimized console performance. I mean, it's just eventually, and I think that this is happening, people are seeing that consoles are a scam. And it's because of the most recent, like the PS5 and the Xbox Series 1 or whatever, nothing like of any significance has been released for those consoles. And people are noticing that and being like, oh, I should have just bought a PC. My PC that I've had since 2016 can run these games, you know?
No, yeah, or you could just like straight up, most of the time people get a fucking Xbox and they just sign up for Game Pass. And then you just play whatever games are on that Game Pass. It's just like a very passive way of
But also, if the Xbox Game Pass is a big draw, but if you're gaming on PC, you have the option to just pirate your games.
All right, but like the general public isn't pirating.
Right, you can't do like multiplayer stuff, but if you're just a guy that likes playing campaigns and don't care about having your like achievements logged somewhere, then you can just pirate any game ever and just play.
So I guess there's PC Game Pass too.
Yes, that's just Xbox Game Pass essentially.
So it's just the same shit but on your PC. So there's no reason to have the Xbox over the PC.
No, at the end of the day, really not. There are, okay, I guess if a game doesn't have cross-platform play, a lot of people still have PlayStation 5s and Xboxes, so they might not want a game on PC because then they're not going to be able to play with their friends.
So it's just like a social pressure thing. Mm-hmm. It's like having an iPhone.
Yeah.
Like getting an Android fucking socially affected my life. Like fucking my work had to start a new fucking group chat. My fucking girlfriend and I have to track each other with a different app. And it's all because
that's a good thing.
Well, I'm fully separated from Apple's control. So like I could get an iPhone now and still track my girlfriend with this app that we use, or I could still track
with the app.
With the chip that I had fucking put inside her while she's sleeping.
Girlfriend LoJack.
Girlfriend, I don't get that. What
LoJack is like a service that maybe it doesn't exist anymore, but that was what they used to put in cars. You could
track them. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's like the Breaking Bad fucking chip.
Maybe LoJack doesn't exist anymore. I swear, yeah. Let's. I don't know how to spell it though.
LoJack. Yeah, that seems like yeah. There you go. That's it.
That's got to be it.
LO.
It's almost never the first result because advertisers pay to put this shit up on Google and whatnot, yo. But the LoJack, it's gonna help me track my car. That's a fact.
Yo, I'm using a fucking tracker, like I'm in Breaking Bad, you nerd, so I can keep an eye on where the fuck you go for ions, whoa.
Yo, Ion TV, that was something that they had when I was like 13, but now they got no LoJack no more, I can't track my car, no.
Yeah, they also got these things that you can insert into the OBD port of your car, my G, so you could watch it consistently.
Modern transponder key base system made the original jack system and under the slow jack brand since 2021 is a cell phone, GPS based stolen vehicle tracking. Okay, that doesn't really say whether or not it's still in use.
Fucking Verizon sells a tracker that I used to have. It's called Hum, and it plugs into the OBD reader of your car, and it fucking gives you diagnostics. It fucking tells you like your fuel efficiency. It tells you where the car is. If it's lost or stolen, it's like, all right, here it is, beep beep, and it's plugged directly into the machine.
I feel like you got to really fuck up to get your car stolen.
Unless you have a Kia.
Yes, but even then, I mean, the Kias aside, let's remove Kias from the equation. Just like, first of all, it has to be a nice car if they're gonna do, because sometimes car heists are they pull up with a trailer and they just
Take the car.
tow your car away, literally.
Yeah.
Which is insane to me.
But that's sick.
Other than that, I feel like the only way your car gets stolen is if you left it running to run into a grocery store. Like, no one's stealing my car on the side of the road.
No, yeah. Well, I think it's the dilemma of like having too nice of a car in not a matching nice environment. Like, if I have a very nice car, I should have my own garage, and I should live in an area that is like, I shouldn't be getting a nice car before I upgrade my surroundings.
I was walking back home from somewhere, and there's this Mercedes Benz that is just caked in dust, and it looks relatively newer, and someone with their finger had written in the dust, "Wash this, or I'm going to steal it and wash it." And I was like, okay.
Damn.
And cars do get stolen out here. I went on a walk the other day, just around the block, and a car that had like a car cover on it, the cover had been sliced open, and the entire car was gutted. That's someone who's like maybe on vacation or whatever. They're coming back, and their entire vehicle is just.
But the car wasn't stolen. The car was just like broken into.
It's basically stolen. Like the car, like they sold all of the parts. You know what I mean?
Oh,
all that's left is this frame of a car.
It's like the BIP on steroids.
Yes, it's a different type of car thievery. They're not driving it around. They're
Just like fucking taking the catalytic converter
it's
and
like
the fucking rims.
It's like Minecraft car theft. They break it down to its core components and then sell it.
Yeah, that's such a fucking devastating experience. Like pulling up to your car and the window's broken and like someone's been in there, like that is the worst.
1,000,000%.
You feel like,
well, it's a violation.
you've been violated, dude.
Well, that's how any robbery is.
Yeah. That they broke into my parents' house once and took a bunch of shit, and that shit felt so. I felt so vulnerable. It's like, damn.
It's just like to get to that point, because I steal every now and then, but my stealing never hurts anyone. Nothing I've ever stolen,
Other than the American corporation,
which they don't. There's no one. There's no face. There's no face
individual. Yeah,
that I am hurting when I sneak. The thing it was the Red Lobster's stuffed shrimp frozen at the bottom of my fucking bag.
Stealing food should be legal. Like stealing food should be totally like not decriminalized, because how are you gonna fucking persecute? Is persecute?
Prosecute.
Persecute
is what they do to
the
Christians.
It's what Christians love to have done to them.
Yeah, no, they get a vibe.
They have a fetish for being persecuted.
Yeah, it's a persecution fetish for sure. If they're not being persecuted, they're gonna make up a reason.
They're bad Christians,
right? No. The Biden administration is Christian persecution.
Yeah. Hey, can you play one of these Instagram reels that I put in there? Either hover over them.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's fine.
Oh, we got it's a hippo totally chomping on a pumpkin.
Yeah, dude, this dude's munching, dude. That's it.
Here's the thing. If I own a hippo, I'm seeking out big ass foods like that.
To shove in its mouth.
Pumpkins and watermelons. Just like they're big animals. You got to feed them
Such a big mouth.
It's got to be big foods.
Play the other reel. This is just so you can catch up with my boys over in Thailand or Vietnam.
Oh, it's the little guys again.
So look at what they're doing here. They're also like grilling something in their music video. Like they're flipping items on a grill.
These guys are low key biting. This little gimmick here. This little gimmick here. There's some Chinese rapping grannies that make the most incredible
I've seen those. Yeah.
while rapping. And maybe we should be wrapping this episode up, and we could roll on into another one if we're so inclined.
Yeah, I'm open to that.
All right, word. All right, maybe we'll start with the rapping Chinese grannies after this. Ciao.